Hey there, sign of Cancer. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to pull Celtic Cross using this dream, I think it's called Dream Catchers Tarot. Anyway, I've had it for a while. So we're going to use the Dream Catchers Tarot, pull a Celtic Cross for you, see what we get. I hope your day's been going good. Night, whenever you watch this. Okay. So opening up to Cancer. Energy for the sign of Cancer. Messages for their Most High from their spirit team, their spirit guides, and their angels. So you can see, take a peek at what's going on. Okay. Messages for the sign of Cancer. Okay, what's the issue? King of Swords reverse. Woof. You have some adversity. You have some big time adversity, people. I mean, I'm not, listen, I am not a channel that likes to, I like to tell you the truth. What I actually see in the cards. I'm not trying to be negative or ever like spread fear, and you should never carry or hold fear. But I'm going to tell you what's popping up. And so what's popping up is there are literally people in big positions. They're against you somehow. Challenge is the 8 of Wands. You just want some good news in this situation. There's disorder. There's some sort of disorder going on. You know, I don't think this is you, all right? I think this is an outside energy, but it is the issue. So it's popping up as like the issue. These are people who hold positions of authority, but they may not be using it correctly. They may be all about disorder or chaos of some sort. Their adversity, they're causing some issues with your good news that want, like, I don't know how to word it. Like good news, or wanting to stop you in some way from moving forward. Okay, I don't think they're going to be able to. This is just something that we're dealing with. The Ace of Pentacles here is in the heart space. Something new. It's a past energy. For Cancer. Page of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Whew. Yeah. Lesson learned. Not doing that again. Out the door. That's what I get from that. Lesson learned. And it may be, look, 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. 2 cards in the tarot that speak to going in a different direction or getting the heck out of Dodge. Like, there's something that's not a good investment. You know that. And you're taking it as a lesson learned. A malinvestment or intense. This is going to be an intense reading. All right. If you find it resonates and you need help with whatever this is, you can you just order a private reading and I'll get it back to you. Tell me what's going on briefly so I can know what I'm reading for. And I'll let you know what the cards say. But What's the goal and destiny spot? The world. The world. And the Nine of Swords. Wonderful, because it's in the reverse. So what I see here is you're headed towards, in your goal and destiny is to have this new chapter. I'm seeing new connections too. You see how it's like a divine matrix here on that card. I know he looks kind of silly, but he was just completely naked, so I had to do that. There's all these connections, but here I'm getting that, oh, what is the name? Is it Saraswati? I think it's Saraswati. It's an Indian goddess, a Hindu goddess, who is able to do many different things, almost like mastery, and like she's all about learning and never stopping. You know, so she's like playing an instrument in one hand, she's writing a book in the other. She might be designing a car in the next, with the next hand. She has a lot of hands. Okay, so new chapter. What's the future looking like? The Knight of Swords, and it's in the upright. I see this is good. Change. Swift. The end of, maybe the end of a delay. So this is where we'll go into clarifying to find out. I see this card, though, as being a fighter. You know, somebody who's standing up for themselves. Yes, you may be going in some sort of direction, but with this King of Swords being in the reverse and this, it's like a challenge. It might be a challenge with the way that things are run if it's corrupt in some way. Like you may be fighting off this adversity is what I'm kind of getting. Like you're the fighter. You're here. This is saying that you're here for some sort of big change, right? So you won't back down, won't be turned around. You can not from dragging me down, but I won't back down. Make sure you're getting your rest. Something might feel chaotic right now, or just might not be getting a lot of sleep. Might be working a whole lot. Might be there's a lot of things to think about, but there's also a lot of things to do. And so, look, when I see this as somebody that's in the middle of some kind of chaos or conflict, and they can't necessarily detach from it yet because they're right in the middle of it. This can be mentally, you know, like I would like peace, I would like to take a break, but that's just not possible right now. Feeling like you're fighting something or someone. You can stop this world from dragging me down, but I won't back down. Tell me about in the environment. Justice in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. What is going on? Disorder. What's that song? Disorder. The toxicity of our city. Oh, I don't know who sings that. Not System of the Down. Disorder. That's what's coming to mind. All right, so I'm just going to use the song to channel the message. Disorder. Period. And it's within a man. It's not just within. It's like a system, but there's others involved here. So it can include your marriages, contracts, and partnerships, but this here is coming across to me as the system. Disorder. What is up with your reading? What is up with this? Tell me about the hopes or fears. The toxicity. See? Oh, this is what I'm saying. The Emperor in the reverse, Justice in the reverse, and the King of Swords in the reverse. 3 cards that when you're using the tarot and you've got people in high positions wearing fancy outfits with law books in their hands, able to write and rewrite shit, but it's corrupt, you get that. Whew. What in the world are you all experiencing? What in the world? These are some power-hungry people. This is power. This is war. Power war. Okay, you're the Queen of Wands. I get 2 for my outcome, though, so we'll do 1 more. Temperance. And then here we go again. Off balance. 2 of Pentacles. Somebody's not wanting to work well. You're showing your outcome's beautiful. Queen of Wands and the Temperance. Oh yeah. Earth Angel. Earth Angel, won't you be mine? Here to bring some type, here helping with some type of balance. There's balance, there's healing. Earth Angel energy, and there's you. You're on the stage here. Queen of Wands, you're on the stage. You're bringing, no, you're attracting and you're bringing gifts, abilities to others, but you're also attracting things your way. You're not afraid of the fire. Basically, you're not afraid to go up against these energies that are so off balance or corrupt, right? A spirit's helping you. Temperance is in the background, right? Temperance is the divine forces, fixing and adjusting this and that so that things get balanced, so that there's peace. This is peace. This finds peace or brings in peace for you. But see her bow and arrow? She hits her target. I mean, this is beautiful. Aries energy, Sagittarius energy also. Usually relate that to Aries energy. Let's go over all the signs that I'm picking up on. This means patience, okay? It means having patience, especially during a time where something might be off balance, off kilter for you. Okay, signs. We'll just do major arcana and the court cards. I have Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aries, and Sagittarius. Oh, and, well, I guess Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for that, but so you're a fighter and you're taking the heat to stand in the fire. Standing outside the fire. Life isn't trying, it's just merely survive. We'd be standing outside the fire. Tell me about this past energy here. 6 of Wands reverse. It's like if somebody is it's like somebody was disrespecting you big time. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Trying to bring it, I don't know, this can also be like getting unwanted attention in certain areas of our life. can be criticism by others. Not the typical way to read that card, but it is how I'm reading it in this particular reading, because wow. I've never seen in one reading so many powerful forces trying to bring down a light force. Remember, you're crowned by the world. You have the Ace of Pentacles here, and all of the cards that I'm feeling like are good. It's just you may be feeling in the middle of it right now. Tell me about the King of Swords. Whoa. You're the star. You're the star. Like I said, the Queen of Wands puts themselves out. And the King of Swords in reverse. This is what... Okay, listen. Listen. This is why you have people against you. Beautiful star seed, earth angel, however you want to say this. You're here in a time of big disorder. You're here because you're meant to do something huge, big. You have a destiny that's really big. And there are these powers that be that are going to get shook. They're going to get shook because essentially your light shines on their shadow. It brings their shadow to light, and they don't like that. And they don't like that. And anytime you start stepping in, or you get a biggest thing is like when you're two King of Swords reverse, I'm saying. Like anytime that you're getting ready to make a big change in your life, step more into your life path, your purpose, hand in hand with Source God, Creator, and your angels, because you know you have something you're supposed to do. You know that you have a destiny. You are the star. You're gonna get attacked, and that's what's happening. And it's probably not gonna touch you, but it's frustrating as hell. You have a lot of supporters. You have a lot of energy supporting you because of a path or a destiny here. They're really wanting to boost your spirits with this reading and say, it's going to be all right. In fact, because, let me get some coffee. Because of having, like, it's nice when the whole world loves you, right? It's nice when everyone thinks you're great and well, you look exactly like they want you to look, and I don't know. It's great when things fit sometimes, and you just feel accepted. That's not this, okay? That's not this, because this goes beyond norm. You go beyond the norm. You're not normal. You're not meant to be a cookie cutter of anything. And so you could say that if you're actually getting more people that don't like you or dislike you, you may be doing something right here, especially with these cards. You know, I wouldn't say all the time, just go out and do. It's not because I don't see or feel you doing anything to warrant this, except exposing other people's sides or disorder. I don't know. There's something weird about that. Ten of Swords, Four of Cups reverse. Really needing a fresh new start. Really tired of the massive betrayal, backstabbing that's going on. This reading's intense. Angels. Call on your protection. Protect yourself. Your spiritual protection. At this time, especially. You are getting backlash from entities that simply don't want you to step into your purpose. So maybe this Palo Santo will also help your space if you wish it to cleanse your space and give us some holy protection on this. Ace of Pentacles is in the heart of the matter that has to do with a new, something new. Judgment in the reverse and the World in the reverse. And they flew out, didn't they? Judgment in the reverse and the World in the reverse. Oh, okay. With all the other energies here, I would say, one, there's definitely a chapter that you're going to be wrapping up, right? I think this is a very good time to release any need to care about other people's judgments at this time, especially people that criticize heavily or wanting to hurt you in some way. Slander, I don't know. It's just like a bunch of, there's a need to release, release, not care about their judgment, because Spirit is literally saying the world is changing and your heart space is part of ushering in this new expansive time, new earth. Now's not the time to worry too much about what others think, is what they're saying. What matters is the divine plan. And I know how cheesy I get when I talk about, that's pretty much what I talk about on this channel, is that there is a divine plan, because I so believe that to be true. So, yeah, they're having me read the cards a little differently than normal here. Challenge, having some good news. Having some good news is the challenge. Tell me about Four of Swords. Nine of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. Emperor in the reverse on the bottom. 2. This is the card that says all of your wishes are going to be granted. Look, I don't know, but I'm getting the feeling like you already know about all of this, that you already, maybe you even kind of expected some of this, or some of these attacks, and you're actually pretty satisfied with the Nine of Cups. Like, nothing is stopping you from doing what you need to do. Tell me more, but let's get a different deck. Yeah, you're victorious. Was you down with the system? Not down with this? Are you down with the system? I'm sorry about the way I'm singing these songs. Down with the system. Would you give it to me? No. And then you give it to me. Okay, something's going to change and something's going to be revealed to you. Look what I got underneath that. And the Mother Lode. That's my millionaire, billionaire type of card. And I have the headache in the reverse, meaning that the cause of whatever dis-ease or problems that you're having is going to be relieved. There's going to be a reveal here. There may be something that literally has to do with this eclipse. Next eclipse, union of opposites, conceal, event, mask, upstage, merge, transform, camouflage, hide, overshadow, loss of power. Look, it is the loss of power for some people, and then power given to you. Loss of power is what they're wanting me to point out, and it doesn't have to do with you. You may go through this period of shifts where people are trying to attack how much power that you have, but I see this being given to you and taken from the ones that don't deserve it. So the mother lode says prosperity, jackpot, accomplishment, success, fortune, and it is a big card to get. This is interesting reading. So it's like a switch of power and handing over the money to you. Tell me about justice in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles reverse and the Hermit. King of Cups, 5 of Cups. So the Ace of Pentacles reverse and Justice in reverse. Somebody could have had an attack on your money or an investment that you had. Something you've invested in yourself. There could be something really unjust about that. Could be time to put more money into ourselves. Investing in ourselves. That's usually what I get, is investing in ourselves. You do have some sort of new thing here, though, with the Ace of Pentacles here. But this is saying, this is like a call for you to go in to reflect on what has happened here. What has happened here? It's like somebody had tried to attack your money. So you'll have a, yeah, so you figure something out. Maybe in this hermit mode, you figure something out. It says don't sweat the small stuff. Leave it in the past. And it's in the reverse, the spilt milk. So I feel like that's going to be cleaned up. Yeah. Broken heart over interference with justice in your life, with finances in your life. Okay, tell me about the challenge. I know I'm going back to this. Tell me about the 8 of Wands, which is normally good news. Whoa. All right. Has to do with the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, which is that new, apparently new loving experience, but it's also, there's a tie to your money getting a lot better and feeling fortunate because of a new cycle coming up. And there is a new chapter, a new cycle. There's maybe a new world here. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. The Hangman in the reverse. The Death in the reverse. We're going through like the timing here for something to really change. Because death card in the reverse. Unless you're resistant to having some sort of ending or change or transformation, I'm thinking that it means that there is a transformation that is almost complete within yourself, but also, oh, they're saying you've defeated, wow, what a message. They're saying you defeated death, that you've defeated death, and that there were people out here that didn't really want you to, you defeated death from the hands of some either powerful entities or actual people. And so now the time to fight back is here. They're really giving me your messages quite different than I have ever received these messages before. So there's something unique, interesting here going on. Tell me about the World, which is your new chapter, right? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups. You have a new chapter with these. It's like a soulmate connection. This one is going to, this energy or this connection that is going to come together for a new thing. I think it was interfered with because of the Knight of Pentacles. I think that with it being in the reverse, I think there's lots of delays. But I think that Knight of Pentacles is also associated with somebody from your past that did really let you down, and that also tried to interfere with your success somehow, like wanting to create a delay for you. Or accident or something, you know what I mean? Like it's something malicious. But this is part of the new The Six of Cups is going to be part of your new chapter. That's a maybe you have many options for this, but you probably in one lifetime have many soulmates. Can be from a different lifetime, but you have the potential of having this beautiful journey where you make wonderful memories and good solid connections without the confusion from the past. Tell me about Emperor in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. Nine of Swords in the reverse. So this is that solution and a new investment, a new way to do things, a new investment. Whatever that is, whatever that seed is, it's like a it's like a hope to go against some kind of corrupt authority, structure, or rule, and plant your own seed here and focus on the solution. And I think it brings you something pretty big with the mother lode. Nothing's really going to get in the way of this, I don't think. So tell me about patience and the Queen of Wands. Ten of Swords, I think it's in the reverse with a rebirth in your life. Page of Wands on the bottom. The Knight of Swords and the Two of Wands. So two Knight of Swords. So that's patience as you're attracting the experience that you really want. The Two of Wands is finding that alignment, maybe with a partner or an ally. It's also being very focused on the planning of the next stage. So there may be something here about planning your rebirth, planning how, it's like when somebody has a glow up that's major and then they're going to step back out to fight the Knight of Swords for what they want to see change. And so change is just, again, it's very strong confirmation that there's big changes coming here with the future and the outcome, both having the Knight of Swords. Yeah, change, right? And then here's changing. You are a shooting star. You have a big destiny. You have a big destiny. And so something is changing. It's in a state of flux. They're just pointing out that you are the shooting star. Quick action, wish granted, rare, falling, luck, incandescent, brilliant, and enterprising. Let's close out. Let's close out. 88, 9, and 26. 26 says you come up with solutions for people. It seems like you know how to meet people's needs. You do it in a gentle, nice way. I am tactful, or a considerate way. Number 9, similar to that one, says it's your compassion that makes you shine. You have you help the greater good, and you have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Yeah, that might be what's caused some kind of uproar too. But I am compassionate. And then 88, I am wealthy. You're on the cusp of a prosperous, abundant, and spiritual life. You'll find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which will bring financial and material abundance into your life. I am wealthy. So intense. That's the messages I have for you, Cancer. Sending you love and light. Bye.